We all have that one pile of laundry we avoid, but there's a much dirtier kind of laundry, money laundering. It's how criminals turn dirty money from drugs, corruption, or scams into cash they can spend without raising suspicion. This isn't just a crime for guys in suits. It's the engine that powers organized crime everywhere. Drug cartels, human traffickers, corrupt politicians, they all need to launder money to profit from their crimes. Without laundering, a drug lord is just a guy with a warehouse full of useless cash. Why should you care? Because this river of dirty money distorts economies, inflates housing prices, and corrupts institutions. That half-empty luxury condo in your city, it might just be a piggy bank for a foreign oligarch. Money laundering helps the powerful and criminal get away with it right under our noses. Tonight, we'll pull back the curtain on how this global multi-trillion-dollar industry really works. So, buckle up. To turn a duffel bag of drug money into a legit bank account, criminals follow 3 steps: placement, layering, and integration. Placement is getting dirty cash into the financial system. Risky and tricky. You can't just dump $1 million in small bills at the bank, so criminals break it up or buy things like gold. Layering is where the magic happens. The money zigzags through accounts, shell companies and countries, making it nearly impossible to trace. Each transaction adds confusion, like unscrambling a billion-dollar egg. Finally, integration. The money re-enters the economy looking clean. Now, the criminal can buy yachts, real estate, or even donate to political campaigns. The dirty money is now indistinguishable from legal profits. The drug lord becomes a businessman, the corrupt official a savvy investor. This 3-step process is the backbone of global money laundering. Once you see it, you'll spot its shadow everywhere. Let's break down each step. Placement is the first and riskiest step, getting piles of cash into the banking system. Most economies are moving away from cash, so criminals have to get creative. Smurfing is classic, breaking big sums into small deposits under reporting limits, using a network of people. It's tedious but effective. Millions can be deposited in a day, one small chunk at a time. Another method. Cash-heavy businesses like car washes or pizza parlors fudge their books, mixing dirty money with real sales. Auditors can't easily tell what's real and what's not. Sometimes criminals bribe bankers or smuggle cash to countries with lax oversight. In some places, you can still walk in with a suitcase of cash and no one asks questions. That's why you hear about people caught at airports with millions in their luggage. Placement is all about sneaking dirty money into the system without setting off alarms. Once it's in, the real obfuscation begins. Placement is the foundation. Without it, the rest can't happen. Next up, layering. Layering is where the money trail gets lost in a maze of transactions. The key tool? Shell companies. Businesses that exist only on paper with no real operations. Criminals create webs of these companies, often in secrecy havens, to hide ownership. Money bounces from one shell to another, across borders through fake invoices and bogus business deals. Each transfer adds a layer of confusion, making it nearly impossible for investigators to follow. Law enforcement has to chase records across countries, slowed by bureaucracy. Criminals disguise transfers as legitimate business payments or buy and sell assets like art or real estate. It's all a performance. Financial theatre to create the illusion of legitimacy. By the time authorities catch up, the money is long gone. Layering is the ultimate shell game, and the house always wins. Integration is the final act. Laundered money re-enters the economy, looking clean. Criminals buy luxury real estate in cities like London or New York, turning apartments into safety deposit boxes in the sky. They purchase yachts, art, jewelry, assets that hold value and can be moved or sold. Sometimes they invest in real businesses, turning dirty money into legitimate profits. Now, the criminal is a respectable business person, free to enjoy their wealth. Integration completes the cycle. Dirty money is now part of the legal economy. The system rewards those who know how to play it. With enough money and lawyers, you can buy a clean slate. That's why money laundering is so dangerous and so effective. Technology has turbocharged money laundering. Cryptocurrency is the new frontier, pseudonymous, borderless and fast. Criminals use mixers to jumble crypto, breaking the transaction trail. It's like a digital coin laundry, making funds nearly impossible to trace. NFTs add another layer. Launderers buy worthless digital art from themselves, creating fake sales and legitimate profits. The art market's subjectivity makes it easy to justify wild prices. With a few clicks, dirty crypto becomes clean money. Law enforcement is struggling to keep up with these new tools. The digital age has made laundering faster, easier, and more global than ever. The game has changed, and the stakes are higher. Money laundering thrives in global hotspots, cities and countries with secrecy and lax regulation. London, Dubai, Hong Kong, financial hubs that attract dirty money with anonymous companies and real estate. The UK's overseas territories, Panama, the Cayman Islands and Delaware make it easy to hide ownership behind shell companies. This corporate anonymity is the bedrock of modern laundering. Criminals can move money through a chain of shell companies, law firms and banks, hiding the real owner at every step. These secrecy jurisdictions profit from enabling laundering despite claims of reform. As long as there's demand for places to hide money, there will be supply. The system is global, interconnected and hard to police. Dirty money flows with shocking ease, driving up prices and fueling inequality. The world's financial system is only as strong as its weakest link. The 1MDB scandal shows money laundering at its most audacious. Billions were stolen from Malaysia's state fund by officials and their associates. The mastermind, Joe Low, used a web of shell companies and global banks to hide the theft. Money bounced through Switzerland, Singapore and the US, with major banks allegedly ignoring red flags. Once laundered, the cash-funded luxury real estate, art, yachts, and even the movie The Wolf of Wall Street. The conspirators partied with celebrities, living large on stolen public funds. 1MDB is a textbook case. Placement, layering, integration on a global scale. The scandal devastated Malaysia and exposed the complicity of the world's financial system. It's a warning of what happens when money laundering goes unchecked. The victims are ordinary people, robbed of their future. Money laundering isn't just a distant crime, it affects us all. Stolen billions mean fewer schools, hospitals and homes. Dirty money inflates housing prices and deepens inequality. Law enforcement is outgunned while criminals exploit global loopholes. Many in finance, law and real estate profit by looking the other way. The most effective fix? End anonymous shell companies with public registries of real owners. Some countries are moving in this direction, but we need a global standard. Hold enablers, banks, lawyers, accountants, accountable with real penalties. Demand transparency and support investigative journalism. The fight is long and tough, but necessary. Every laundered dollar is stolen from the public good. It's time to treat this dirty laundry with the seriousness it deserves. We need to stop the spin cycle.